Greetings and salutations, my name is JW608. Today I am playing Starmade, and we are in dev build version 0.200.274, and I would like to try some things out today. Let's see. After this new revelation or new development that I can have ships that have decent, that have decent stabilization at 25%. A full recharge at 25% stabilization. I wanted to see how much we can abuse the system. Okay. And I thought I said that. Apparently I did not set that properly. I was about to say, and I fixed the problem with my, my build constraints being too low. Apparently, that is not the case. Okay. Let's see. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That should be 50,000. Oh, recharge is at 4 a second. Stabilization is at 0.2. Okay. 6. 7, because a 10 by 10 by 10 is 100,000 energy. 7, 9, 10. That should be giving me 1 million, I imagine, energy per second. And now to get this full stabilized, or full optimization for the stabilizer here, it needs to be 414 meters away. So, let's build us a... Actually, no, let's not do that. I want that. Stabilization 0. I want to know exactly how far it's going to take to stabilize this thing. And I would also like that not to be like that. There we go. That's better. Still fairly useless, but better. Still at 0. How far am I? What's my distance? General. Structure. Or general, yeah. 102, so I'm around 100-ish now. Still nothing. Still nothing. Oh, nope. I'm starting to get just a little bit of stabilization at 150 meters. There we go. Now we're talking. 14% stabilization. I can work with that. Oh, no. That's 14% of the individual, not 14 total. Okay. So let's keep chugging along. Over 0.5%. We got 18,000 regen. As I understand, the whole point of this is to discourage large ships like this. It's 29%, that's 32% efficiency here. Now we're, what, 230 meters out? Let's see, that's 4% stabilization. I just need to get it to 25. Alright there, now 200, or 14%, I have about half of my stabilization. Or my recharge from stabilization. And there we go. 1 million energy per second. Let's get rid of some of these. And I'm not exactly sure what I just did there. That's interesting. Alright. Let's see. And let's also get rid of these node things. Now, this is what I was really interested in, the size of the energy tube. No, don't do that. This is close enough. This is testing, not perfection. Actually, that is not... let's actually measure it. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, it doesn't want me to put a block there. 5. Oh, that's probably just the way it's sitting. So let's do something like this, and put that there, and try to find the... Up. Tell me there's a tool for this now. Build helpers, line tool, set position. There. Now I can speed over this away. Look to see when the line is plumb. Should be able to see straight through it. Yep. One. Okay. And we're going to connect from that one to... Oh, it's over 1. It's up 1. No, don't connect those. That one to this one down here. Okay. This way I'm controlling where to hopefully line up better. It does. Okay. Now, if this was my ship, I'm gonna have to lay down the power first. Or have a level dedicated to it. Well, I guess this is my ship. Then, personally, I would build a hallway for this thing. Something like this, a harness, maybe some access points, just because it's here and I want to see it. Actually, that's a lie, I don't want to see it, but I want it to be able to be seen and accessed and all that stuff. You know, sort of like in the Death Star scene in Star Wars, you know, the guys are sitting there in the channel, pushing buttons, and the beam of light goes behind them, blows up Alderaan. Huh, okay. See, how many blocks do I have? I have 18,000 blocks. Probably 74 of those are useless blocks, like the this hull I put down and that. 73 of these are probably useless blocks. So in order to get 1,000,000 energy, was slightly over stabilized. Not over, slightly extra stabilization. Let's clear that. Okay. The slightly extra stabilization only takes 18,000 blocks. Which, I really think I like the stabilization at 25%, and then I can say, well, I don't want it at 25, I want it at 30%. So I can just throw these on extra. So now I can have, well, let me do this before I do math. There. So 52%, so I can lose half of these stabilizers and still have full energy. I like this better, as opposed to lose 1 and lose all your, or most of your stabilization. I like the buffer built into the calculation, not just build to 100% then build extra. Which I think in essence is what it's done. It changed the ratio without changing the numbers. Or the percentages. You need less blocks for full stabilization. So the 25% was the old 100%. Because you could keep building stabilizers on it anyway. It just looks like they've shifted the numbers to make it look better than what it... or look differenter than what it is. It was basically the same. That, and I have this strange compulsion in me to get it to 100%, even though I know it functions fine at 25%, and this would be, in essence, 200 or 400% or whatever. So the drive is to build way too many stabilizers. In fact, let's keep going. Let's hit 100%. Alright, so what's the difference between this 100% and then adding all these more? All these extra blobs could be blown up before you get any drop in stabilization there. So I don't know. I think the 25% thing is a little deceptive. Maybe not deceptive. I don't know. Don't know how I call it. I think it's playing with the numbers to make us think a certain way. Not that it's necessarily a bad thing, because I guess, yeah, it's going to be a good gauge of how many stabilizers the devs recommend. They recommend you have 4 times as many as you should. But that means that they quartered the amount that you needed originally. So the ratio of stabilizers isn't 1-to-1, it's 4-to-1 now. 4 reactors need 1 stabilizer to get 100% efficiency. Then anything past that is just buffer for your stabilizers. And how long is this ship? This ship is 307 meters long. For 1,000,000 power in the new system, that is not bad. Not bad at all. Let's throw some shields down. Because I was watching iLight stream who knows how long ago, and I told him untruths about shields. I told him that it was the center of the capacitor and the recharger that, oh, that's outside its bubble. It was the center of the sphere, and no, now it looks like it is just the recharger. Sorry, iLad. I told you an untruth. Well, it was a truth at one point. And I'm not going to go all Obi-Wan. Well, it depends on your point of view. No, I told you an untruth. There we go. And throw a battery of shields there. And come down this way, get rid of that. Where is it? Right there. And throw a battery of shields here. Alright. Oh, and they don't touch in the middle. Cool. Everything's good except, yeah, everything is good. And we don't get overlapping shields, so don't try to build a nested shield. I think it's one or the other. I believe that's what I read in the docs. Now I'm going to need to figure out what happens when you shoot this thing. Alright, I've been JW608. This has been Starmade. And this has been more testing with the power doodad. And I think I'm still not entirely sold on the power noodle, but I think I like the new stabilization system better. I know I like the new stabilization system better. Still not sold on the power noodle. Alright, I've been JW608. This has been Starmade. And I'll dig you cats later. Oh, you turn off the hood, it turns off the shields. Cool. Alright, have fun.